Hey, what's up? It's Cecily, and this is my review of the Housewives of Potomac. This one opens up with a shocker. At least I'm shocked. This girl actually had the nerve to say that she Googled everyone because that's just how she gets down. I mean, it's one thing to Google people, but it's another to actually start gossiping about what you find out. When I see Ashley and Katie talk about Robin's business, I'm thinking, I'm not liking this girl at all. The next scene, we see Charrisse with one of her real girlfriends. You can tell because she's calm and she's not putting on airs and she hasn't cited any etiquette rules at all. What we really do find out in this scene is the real Charrisse. Charrisse is a regular woman. She comes clean and talks about how her husband came into town to support the kids' basketball game, and when she dozed off, he and another family member left without saying goodbye. She's feeling jilted, she's feeling ignored, she's feeling unloved, and she doesn't know the state of her relationship, and she reveals that to her friend. She also says that with all the money in the world and all the things that they've accumulated over time, that she would give it all to go back to the basic. Isn't that funny? When she was talking about how basic everyone was a couple episodes ago, and now she would kill to have that little one-room shack that they had when they got together. I'm not her while she's down. I'm just saying that, you know, everybody's a human being at the end of the day. So why be so pretentious and mean and evil towards someone when you're hurting? And maybe that's why she's so rude, because she's hurt. Wow, that was pretty deep. I'm really happy that exes can still get together in front of their kids and not be crazy. I haven't been as lucky, but I'm sure that people are able to get along with their exes. It's really good for the kids. So if you're able to, try. Anyway, in this scene, they're having lunch or water, whatever the producers have set up for them, but you see the rapport between the kids and the parents, and there's still a little glimmer of bitterness in Giselle's eye, just a tad. You notice that? Like, Jamal's trying to keep it cool. He's, you know, just going through the motions with the kids. He's a little nervous because Giselle got that. She probably had a flashback. Yeah, PTSD will do that for you. You'll be sitting there having a good conversation with your ex, and then you think about something that they said to you, or they compliment you, and you remember when they said something mean to you, and the next thing you know, you're like right back there again. At least that happens to me. Y'all really think Karen's gonna fly that plane? Is that what rich white women do when their kids leave the nest? I'm excited for Karen. I think Karen's cool, and I like that she is on her Amelia Earhart. That's pretty cool. That's all I have to say about that. So May has been Katie's housekeeper for a year, and she doesn't recognize when she says housekeeper. Isn't that weird? Like, after you've been around someone so long, you kind of learn, like, you pick up their accent. I don't know about that. But this scene is ridiculous. Let me set it up for you. Katie's at home, and she's invited over some interior decorators or contractors to transform a room of Andrew's into her own personal boudoir without his permission. He's excited about what she's done with the fitness equipment and arranged it. He's on board with that. But when he walks up into the room with all that IKEA furniture, with all those very basic Target patterns, he is mortified. And the look on his face, and you could probably hear his thoughts, and I can't believe you did this to me on camera. The man's face is red, beet red. And she looks so nervous, like you know better than to decorate someone's house without their permission. And if you're in a relationship with someone who does not want you to decorate their house, then there's a problem. Especially if you're living in that house, then there's a problem. Did you see Robin's babysitter for the kids? He was fine. I mean, I don't know. I think I caught a smirk when he walked in the room. I think she was like, hey cutie. He was cute. Potomac, y'all got a lot of good things for black women out there. You got handsome white men to marry. You've got very, very handsome babysitting men too. It sounds like a mecca of wonderfulness. I have to come visit. Please. Charrisse has the house to herself. The kids are away for the weekend, and so the girls come over, Karen, Giselle, and Katie, to keep her company. There's a hodgepodge of a lot of things. They're doing girl talk. For some reason, Katie decides to share that she's a lesbian. How well do they all know each other? Are these the types of things that we reveal on television to friends that we're supposed to be close friends? In this scene, they reveal that Ashley has been Googling everybody, and Charrisse chimes in and says, well, you know, sometimes people are covering up the pain and things they're going through with the facade. And then she basically lays out that she has been going through something with her husband for the past 3 years. She has a really genuine moment. The girls all rally with her. Karen takes the reins and was really endearing, and showed a very gentle and touching moment. And so I was like, see, this is why people like you, because you beat them to death, and then you have these moments where you're just so tender and so nurturing that it almost resets, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna put $10 in the bank account, and then we're gonna do this all over again. And it probably just goes in a cycle, like over and over and over again. Anyway, Giselle goes home. She calls Robin and says, girl, guess what? This girl's been Googling you. She knows about your foreclosure. She knows about your bankruptcy. And Robin immediately is like, I don't know if I want to go to this birthday party because this girl is speaking on my business, and that's not cool. And I feel you. If you're going into my dirty laundry and you haven't addressed me on it or asked me maybe if I needed $1, since I only have $25 in the bank account, then why would I support your birthday? Why would I go and set myself up for that? And honestly, I think in reality TV fashion, she's just trying to pick on who she thinks is going to be the easiest. Did you see how Katie jumped in Ashley's car? Is the woman, what? She's on drugs, right? Katie stumbles over and jumps in the car. Is she high on bath salts? Did she have some E? Let me put this down. They're on drugs tonight. Has to be the only reason that this happened. I can see jumping in the car and be like, and they jump out like, girl, go ahead, get in. But she gets in the car, makes eye contact with Andrew, and says, I want one. This is what mental illness looks like. Overall, this was one of the more boring episodes, but I think it's because it showed a lot of heart, a lot of depth. How do you laugh at divorce? How do you laugh at bankruptcy? Right. But we really got to see Katie show her ass, didn't we? Thank you for tuning in. If you like my reviews, please give me a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe so that you can see other reviews. Next 15 comes on Wednesday, and I will be back next week for that Real Housewives of Potomac. Peace.